Thank you guys for stopping by again. We're just going to go ahead and continue on with our little journey here through the chess bots. This is Professor Passant, rated 1200 ELO. Go ahead and jump right in here. I guess we'll just play black. D4, D5. I'm not a big Indian player here. I don't. So we got the Jobava. This is the Jobava. I think I'm going to get my bishop outside the pawn chain, and we'll just kind of play a reverse London type deal ourselves. Now here, I have to take. Right, here. Actually, I could drop back. If he takes, I recapture like this. No, that's not good, because then the knight gets in here. So I guess we'll play this. And then he's going to drop in there. All right, let's go ahead and do this. All right, now, if I play here and try to protect this, he just pushes forward. Now, I could play here, which isn't a bad move. Takes. Yeah, I think we will play them. Yeah. And here, this is a fork. So if I took, it does kind of just reinforce his center. And I don't really want to do that. I could play here and target the bishop. Comes with tempo. Because I'm not going to let him just live here. So let's go ahead and play this. And I think I'll take. Get that out of the way. I am up a pawn right now. Now, if I play here, that does solidify my knight here. I mean, it's just anchored here for all of eternity. If he captures, I would capture like this and fix my pawn structure. I could play here right now, I think, and just attack this guy. Alright, so if I take here, it comes actually... Here. Yeah, you got problems now. Yeah. Take here, fix our pawn structure, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. You don't have. I guess you could play here. I'm gonna castle. If he wants to take that bishop, then he can have the bishop. So here, he could play this. If he wants the bishop again, take the bishop. I think here and just well. Is it here? I don't like opening this file up ever. You know, it's just not. It's just not. Does not feel very good. So if I played here and he took, I could go here. You got to check and you win this, or I could just win it now. Takes. I know you're supposed to take toward the center, but again, I don't want to lose this pawn. I could also do this. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's do this. If he wants the bishop, he can have it. Okay. He's definitely lining up the firepower here, huh? So this is a thing, and if this moves, the game is over. I have a counterattack here, forcing him out of the way. Could I get in here, maybe? Well, actually, if he does get to here, I could just take... Well, I don't want to give up the rook. Should I push? Push my passer? I don't think so. Also, I have this move, which attacks that. It defends this. But then he could just slide over, and that now he's threatening some, discoveries and whatnot. So I don't love that either. Could play this. I think that this is the threat. This pawn here is the threat, because if he comes down and dislodges me, then I'm in a lot of trouble. So what if I started trying to open this up myself? I don't really want to give his bishop any life. I can't pin. I could play here, but there's really no threats. Actually, I could play this and then this. Here, if he took, I could play here. That stops this pawn from advancing. If I played here and he came down, I could take like that. Yeah, I think this is a good move. This feels good anyway. We'll see if it's a terrible mistake or not. Now, this pins him to the king. So now he's going to have to defend that. I could play here, and I don't think he can add another attacker. So I think that this is going to force the exchange. You have to take, because if not, I'm going to take you as check. So, yeah, and then that's it. Yeah. All right, so how do you convert this position? If I play here, I think he's forced to go there. I think I'm going to play this, threaten this, and then I'm going to start pushing this pawn. I'm going to start pushing that pawn. Go ahead and do that. Okay, well, sure. Now, if I took, he could play that. It don't matter. He goes there. I could play this. Now, when he comes over to stop, I could get behind it, and I could just bring another pawn. So we're going to win this game. He blundered his queen, though. I mean, what are you going to do? Check. Check. Here. So let's see here. If I play check, he's got to drop back, and then I think this is checkmate. Yeah, that's it. All right, so one more real quick. That was black. We will do it again with white. And e4. Okay. Pretty standard stuff. Yep. Keep that pin alive. Okay. Castles. This is all pretty standard stuff here. Nothing really special going on yet here. So He's got... If he took me, I could come in with a check. So here takes check. I lose my queen and a piece in exchange for a pawn. That's not a good trade. Let's go ahead and play that. This gives me a little space to develop here. Maybe I play this. If he comes down, I just get kicked out, so I don't know that that's the move. I could fianchetto here. Let's go ahead and play this. I do think this is where my knight wants to be. I'd love to play that, but I can't. I could play here. He gets the queen out into the game. Because if he castles, then you can slide over. Now, he would actually have that, though. I don't want to trade. I don't want to trade. If I played here, takes. It's not great. I don't love that. Where does this guy go if I push him backwards? He has to go to that square. So if I push him back and then get my bishop into the game, I'm not going to take him. I don't want to block my... Let's go ahead. Let's just play this. Let's just play... Well, I guess there is an argument for fianchettoing here. Because he's going to be here, and there's no knight stopping that. So I would just be forever putting pressure on that. Put my knight into the center. I think I'm going to play that. I think I'm going to play that. Now, what is this queen move about here? So if I played here, this will be undefended. But the knight is currently undefended. So if I play here and he plays this, I could play over. Yeah, I'm just going to play this. I'm just going to play this. Now, if he takes, I think let's go ahead and get him out of the center, because I'm not gonna take him. I don't think there's a good argument for that. Although actually it doesn't undouble his pawns. It does not. And if he takes, like, either way he takes, it puts that piece on a less active square. At the same time, my knight will not be down here playing the defensive role that it normally does. But it also blocks my queen from coming in and joining in on the attack. So I think with that said, I think I'm going to play this. And then I think I can anchor this guy right into the center of the board. The only way he's going to kick me out with a pawn is to do it like this. And that's a really weakening move. So I think I will play this. Open up this bishop. Okay. I ran into this the other day, just coming down and just eyeball fucking my queen here. But if I played here, he can't defend this pawn anymore. So I play here, he drops back, I take this, he comes around, and then what? Then I drop back. So let's see. I play here, he comes back. I take here, he comes over. I could drop straight back. Does he have a way to add pressure to this if I do that? Yeah, he does. This. But then I could play knight in. But then you're, in a really passive situation. I don't really want to play that. I don't love that move. Is there any merit at all to this? Takes, takes. So check. So let's say that I played here and he came back. If I played check and he took, now I'm going to be attacking this guy and it's pinned. That looks like a terrible move. So if I played here and he took, check, he takes, check, wait, check, takes, check. God, no, that's terrible. What am I even calculating here? So I'm not going to push the F pawn. I'm not going to push the F pawn. So I guess we will just get out of this pin this way. He castles. Okay. Now, I could play here and attack this. And then I think I can play this. So here, maybe? This is all that's standing between him and checkmate now. I think this blunders the queen. Because I have a check with a discovery. He could take, but I would recapture. So I think that just gives the queen up. Huh. So now both rooks are hanging. You can't take them both in one turn. Okay. And then maybe here. Actually, I have an intermezzo here. I could take this. I take here. If he steps up, whatever. I think he would just slide over, though. I take whatever he decides to do. Then I play here. If he ever came over, yeah, let's play the check. And then we're going to take control of the file. And then if he wants to trade both rooks for the queen, then he can certainly do so. Brownie, please. Do I have this? All right, first of all, let's make a little breathing room for the king here. Because I don't want to mess around here and get back rank mated. Alright, so let's think. If I play here, I'm threatening a pawn. But more importantly, I'm threatening to come in on the back rank. That's going to tie this bishop, I believe, to the defense of this. So here, threatens this. I guess he could defend, but then my other rook comes in. Do I have anything here? Well, actually, this move here is actually kind of dangerous. To be fair. To be fair. I don't think winning a bunch of pawns is really going to help me win this game. I need to find a way to fork some pieces with this queen is what I need to be doing. That said, here he could play this. I could play here. I think that's probably the move. Because I can't let him double up on that. I can't let him use his bishop to double up on that. So, yeah, I think I'll play here. Because if he goes here, then it's pinned. So let's go ahead and preemptively defend this. He does have a check, but I think I could just slide out of the way. Not a huge deal. Okay, I could play this. Everything's on light squares. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. I have complete control of the open file. That doesn't do anything for me because he could just drop back. If I go here, I'm threatening this pawn. I could play here now. And just kind of cut the bishop off from accessing that diagonal. Is this a good move? Well, if he goes here, what have I really gained, right? So this is just a more active square. If I play here, he could come to here. I could take that. I think that this is what I'm going to play. I don't think that's a good move. Here. Let me think. Actually, this stops him from defending that square with his bishop. So I do think this is what I'm going to play. So now the bishop no longer sees this. Now, if I take here, and he takes, he's going to get the back rank problems. So I'm actually going to fork these guys, because if he takes, I'm going to take. He takes, I take with check. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play this. Now, if he takes, he loses a rook with check. Okay, so obviously he's going to play this. I could play here. Check. I could preemptively play this. When he plays check, then I go here. If he slides over, let's think about this. If I go here and he comes back with check, then I'm going to go here. But then he just has that, so I don't think that that's going to help me. So let's take this pawn. He's going to get some of my pawns too. Okay. Well, so this actually cuts off my escape. So that could end up being dangerous for me. If he comes down, I think I have to take. But I do have these other pawns over here. So he's definitely getting in my position a little bit. Here, and he can take this. Let's think here. Actually, yeah, let's play this, because if he takes, I can play this. Yeah, here, and attack that, and then that passed pawn that he's got is pretty worthless now. He can come over to here. Is this a winning endgame for me? Is that a winning endgame for me? Is it more winning to trade off this queen, or do I want to keep the queen on the board? I could play a check and pick up another pawn. You know, I think I'm just going to trade off here. I'm going to trade off because I think that this end game is winning for me. So here, 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 and I don't think that you can stop it now. Yeah, this is over. Go ahead and roll out that red carpet. And that's game over. Check. I ain't check. Got excited. Here. Here. And he's going to stick himself to the back rank. I guess I didn't have to play that, but it's not the cleanest conversion of my life here, but we are going to convert. All right, so that's that. That's Professor Passant. So if you guys like that, thank you for, like, comment, subscribe, all of that. Thank you all for stopping by and checking us out again. We'll see y'all in the next video.